We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Washington Wizards come in for this one. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. And, of course, Johnny Davis. They will definitely miss his contributions.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Stolen by Jackson. Left side Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And that one is good.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Russell with a wide open look. Here's Avdia. Left side, Markkanen. Clock at 6. Bamba inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
To the inside. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Russell from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Back to Ivy. KD on the wing. Pulls up. And the basket by Jackson.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. The Wizards working the ball around now. The three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Pass to Beal. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Now, here's Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Russell with the three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Randall. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Left side, KD. Outside, Wall. And there. Oh, that was something else.
There's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Russell left side. Right side, Beal. Pass to Bamba. Fires the three. And Bradley Beal with the three.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Right side, Kevin Durant. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Markkanen from outside. Bamba. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors leader. Durant inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
For the Wizards.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Nash outside. Here's Koulibaly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And Wizards getting another bucket right there.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Picked by Randall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
In the corner, Wallace with it. For three. They get a hand on it. Here's Koulibaly. Randall grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Mathurin. Misses the three. Washington trailing. And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Here's Koulibaly. Good on the three-point shot. Koulibaly's got 7 points for the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Durant just inside the line. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Down low. It's stolen by Randall. Now the Warriors moving it up. And then Durant with the dunk.
Absolutely no mercy right now for Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Koulibaly. Back to Gafford. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Picked by Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, defensively, you are just contending with so much when you're checking Kevin Durant. It's not just the length. This guy is one of the most skilled, gifted offensive players in NBA history.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Markkanen. Up top, Bamba. Outside, Russell. Fires from deep. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And here's Golden State. Ivy, no one around him. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Washington again turning it over.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
There's a minute left in the first half. Ivy on the wing. He has yet to score. Driving to the basket. A miss that time would have put him up. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Outside, Russell. This one for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
24 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Ivy. From outside the arc. And Bamba pulls it down.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Markkanen. Out to Russell. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. There's the pick. Outside, Beal. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Kuminga, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Markkanen. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Durant. Five on the clock. That gives them the lead. KD's got 14 points.
Kevin Durant doing Kevin Durant things, not only scoring, but doing it in an efficient manner.
To the right side. Back to Beal. Pass to Bamba. Launches it. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ball outside. It's Durant on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 31.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Washington. A 2-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Beal deciding where to go with it. Over Paul. The Warriors pull it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. Better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture. But the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks. KD with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
They set the pick. Outside, Beal. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Randle. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Randall's got 7 points in the game. Now here's Nash. .114 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford throws it down.
And Nash really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Outside Mathurin. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Mathurin. The kick out to Wall. And stolen by Nash. And here we go. Washington fast break. The shot's good. And the Wizards lead by 2.
I like seeing Nash be active defensively because when he is, it creates so much offense for himself.
Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And good that time. He's got 12.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Warriors, Hype Squad.
16 seconds left in the third. Wall looking it over. And here's KD for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 19 points.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
37.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Warriors trail. Here is Wall. Outside Durant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Durant with the steal. Randall with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Washington needs to get a shot off here. Nash's shot is in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Markkanen. Fires from way outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Warriors leading. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The shot by KD. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got it all tied up now for Washington.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Randall. Randall is doubled. Pass to KD. Outside, Markkanen. Avdia with it. Now here's Beal, defended by DiVincenzo. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 3. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Beal. Here's Bamba. Back to Markkanen. Inside. Russell left side. Second chance shot. The rebound by KD. Here's the Warriors with the ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, KD. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
That puts them in the lead. And the Wizards lead by 1.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
And here's Randall. Back to KD. Some nice passing by Golden State. Wall, no luck.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Back to Beal. Picked by Markkanen. Fires from the wing. And he swishes it right through. And now it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Durant for 3. Beal pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
There's 49 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, and the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
So looking it over. Outside, Markkanen. From past the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
It's stolen by Wall. Over Russell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up.